So we are currently in the run-up to Siege X. As of the time of recording, it actually comes out in 2 days with the release of Operation Daybreak. But Ubisoft just revealed something new which is coming with Siege X, quite silently if I don't say so myself, as this was only done through social media posts, and this wasn't something that was shown off during the Operation Daybreak reveal, but this is a new rarity of skins known as Paragon skins, which, as you can see, is something we've never had in Rainbow Six Siege before. Now, there has been a massive mixed reception about these skins. You have half of the community who said that this is something which should stay in COD and Valorant and doesn't have a place in Siege, and then you've got the other half of the community who are saying that they're going to buy this instantly. Now, I'll give you my quick take on this before we discuss this any further. Objectively, this is a really well-designed skin. The animation for the inspect is actually very impressive. It's very smooth and natural looking. The design of the skin itself is clearly catered towards the more Norse style of Valkyrie, considering that's pretty obvious what operator this is on, since she is holding the MPX. So from a design, visual, and artist standpoint, this is actually an extremely impressive skin. But in my humble opinion, this skin isn't for me. It doesn't do much for me. I don't honestly care for it that much. But from a technical and design standpoint, it is very impressive when it comes to skins in Siege. But unsurprisingly, there has been a big community reaction due to the fact that this does look like a skin you would see in a game such as Valorant or modern day Call of Duty than we are used to seeing in Rainbow Six Siege itself. I've seen a lot of people say that a skin like this has no place in Siege. Do I understand that standpoint? Yes. Does it bother me even though I'm not massive on the skin itself? Not really. I think cosmetics are fine. If people like this style of cosmetics and are going to buy this style of cosmetic, I don't really care. I don't have enough time in my day or in my life to really care this much if a cosmetic doesn't appeal to me. I can assure you right now that this is probably going to be one of the best selling skins of all time in Rainbow Six Siege. And that's without a doubt. Us as a community have already shown repeatedly that we want skins like this because we have been buying skins like this. It's all fine and well us saying, oh, we don't like this, oh, we don't want this, but at the end of the day, we are still buying it. There's still a large amount of the community buying skins like this. So it makes total sense from Ubisoft, from a business standpoint, to see that people are actually buying skins like this and there is a demand for skins like this. So of course they're going to make skins like this. And I'll be honest, if you take away the unique weapon inspect animation here, there's not really much difference to any of the other wacky skins we have in Siege. It's pretty much just the same thing, but going a step further by giving it a new inspect animation. To me, this just gives me reassurance that there is a massive new opportunity now to make even more high quality skins, despite the fact that the first example of that may not be my personal cup of tea. I said this on Twitter a few days ago when these skins were revealed, and one of the developers, NC Jack, replied to my tweet saying that there's going to be some stuff coming in the pipeline that he's sure I will like. So to me, that implies that these Paragon level of skins when it comes to these unique animations and the inspects and everything, and sort of just even more quality put into them, to me that also reassures me that yes, we are also going to get tactical and more grounded versions of this style of skins as well, which is my cup of tea. And it would be unfair of me to say that a skin like this shouldn't be in the game when a large portion of the community is going to buy it and are really excited for it. Again, just because I don't want a skin of Valkyrie where her gun turns into a sword doesn't mean that I'm not impressed by the level of manpower that's been into it, and that other people shouldn't be excited for this skin, because that would just be hypocritical of me. But yeah, by all means, I would love to see how they can take this sort of design element of the Paragon skins and translate them to a more tactical looking skin. Maverick, for example, he was a part of Delta Force, so it'd be really cool if we could maybe get a Delta Force style Paragon skin for Maverick, and he has a really cool tactical weapon inspect where maybe he starts to, like, you know, remove the magazine, inspect the weapon a bit differently, do something really cool. And for some people, that may be a bit too basic for them. That might be not what they're wanting from a skin. Even though I may like that, they may want their skin to turn into a sword when they inspect it. At the end of the day, we have to understand that we have a very diverse community here, and if people are going to pay for skins like this, then of course Ubisoft are going to make them. But I think there's a lot of you right now who probably thinks this is really cool and want to pick it up. I think there's probably a portion of you as well who don't like it, but also don't really care because it's a cosmetic and it's optional. Ubisoft do have to keep up in this current market, and when this is the route that skins are going in other games, you kind of can't blame them for doing the same in Siege. I personally don't think this is much further than the realm of skins we've been currently having when it comes to being unrealistic. I just think now that we have weapon inspection with Siege X, just this allows them to add even more to that cosmetic bundle. Now, obviously, we haven't seen the full picture here yet. There is presumably rest of this outfit as well, because you can see her hands look different, so it doesn't seem like this is just a weapon skin. Does this work alongside Warden and Tuberau? If they run this weapon skin in the MPX, does it have this inspect animation? I don't know. I think that would make sense. I wouldn't like this to be just tied to Valkyrie, because you're kind of then having the same issue we used to have with elite skins, where if you didn't know, you couldn't customize elite skins back in the day. Like, if you applied an elite skin, that headgear and uniform, gadget skin and MVP animation were all stuck to that one selection. If you wanted to change any of them, you just had to unequip the entire elite skin. Then we kind of wanted a bit more customization, and they opened the door and allowed elite skins to then be customizable. So I feel like if this animation was specifically linked to Valkyrie and the other MPX users couldn't use it, then I personally would have an issue with that, because I don't think a skin would be worth buying if you're gonna tie it down. We had that issue before of elite skins. I don't think we should have that issue now with Paragon skins. So I guess my point of this video is we've kind of shown to Ubisoft over the years that these are skins which we want by buying skins like this, and I think this is going to sell very well. At the end of the day, I don't care if it's not my cup of tea. I don't have to buy it. If someone else is going to be in my game using it, whatever, that's cool. There's already people in my game right now dressed as Master Chief, so this isn't really that crazy to me. We already kind of took that big step years and years and years ago, even before like Rainbow's Magic and stuff like that. Just because there's more going on right now doesn't really change that much for me. We've had wacky skins for a while. This is just with more depth, and if people like it, they can buy it, and if you don't like it, don't buy it, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm very excited to see what they do more with this rarity or class. I'm not really sure what it's class as, just Paragon skins. I'm really interested to see what they do with Paragon skins in the future. And with that little that comment from Jack where it was talking about there may be some stuff in the pipeline in the future which was going to appeal to me. I'm sure a lot of you guys may be a bit excited for that as well. So yeah, of course, let me know your thoughts on this skin. Don't hold back, comment at all. Heck, the devs maybe even see it. But I think that this skin is going to sell well. I think there's definitely an audience for a skin like this. And I think mechanically and from a design standpoint, it's a very impressive skin. And it makes me excited for the future of skins in Rainbow Six Siege. Drop a like on this video if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you are new. Catch you on the next video. I love you all. Stay safe. Peace.